6:49 on your Friday morning. New beginnings at the White House. President-elect Donald Trump is preparing for his inauguration on Monday. And with Trump back in office, what can the Palmetto State expect during his second term? Lauren Lennon spoke with a political science expert and joins us this morning to share his early predictions. Lauren?
Well, Mel, if we look back at voter data from the general election, SC Votes results show President-elect Donald Trump took about 58% of South Carolina's votes. And based off of past voting trends, this was no surprise, as South Carolina's popular vote has gone to the Republican candidate in every election since 1976. But what does another Trump term mean for our state? Well, a local political science professor talks about the ties between South Carolina and President-elect Trump. He says some of the relationships between state leaders like Governor Henry McMaster, who he noted was a supporter of Trump early on, will allow for direct conversations about the needs of South Carolina.
For a lot of opportunities for us when we think about trade and the economy, it still is an opportunity to say that the ideas of those for South Carolina will be presented, right? Some of these are complex. We have a lot of international companies that have U.S. headquarters in our state. And as they work through their manufacturing, there are technical details that can be put out there. But we want to have a lot of incentives that come from the federal government. If we're talking about extending the Trump tax cuts, which will come up within the year, it's an opportunity to say what works best for South Carolinians can continue to be there. And as they look to adjust the income tax rate in Columbia, we now understand a little bit more of what will happen at the federal level.
Owens also discussed concerns surrounding Trump's felony convictions as he takes office, saying this will raise questions regarding trust and may give Trump the opportunity to reintroduce himself with good behavior and good standing through his second term. And just before Trump is inaugurated, President Joe Biden will make his way to the Holy City for one of his last days in office. More details on President Joe Biden's visit to Lowcountry can be found on our website at abcnews4.com. Working for you, Lauren Lennon, News 4.